Hey Tim, this is Joel. This is the absolute description of what you did so well yesterday on the new blue on our right, as opposed to the old gold there on our left. Hugely improved there, Tim. Much better look over here on our right. See, remember on the right it feels to you like it's the big Furyk loop, when in actuality it's straight back and straight through, whereas on the left the loop was the bad loop, where you were kind of underneath it on the backswing, above it on the downswing with the club head. Whereas on our right here, see, you're pretty much on the line on the backswing, your hands drop toward the line, and now you're on the line on the downswing. And no left arm showing there, and you follow through and you see that ball drawing. Starting to the right and drawing, whereas this ball got pulled on the left. That's beautiful. Instead of that. And then from the face-on angle, it looked much different too. You're doing your transition in a much better way, as we're seeing over here on the right, on the new blue, without you even thinking about it. So we made a lot of alterations yesterday, but you got used to them during the range office areas. There you see your arms look better, your right shoulder looks better, your posture, a million good things going on there, man, on the right. Arms are longer there at that point, so your right arm's not broken so badly, and then your hips start the downswing better, and your arms extend better, and your right hand turns over your left better. All that's happening on the new blue. And it wasn't happening on the old gold over here on our left. Boy, that looks great. See, I just want you to watch these over and over again, Tim. Let it really get into your mind here, buddy. Some beautiful, beautiful stuff going on there. That's the stuff you want to remember over there on our right on the new blue. Well, that's great. Good work there, man. And again, just to remind you what some of these look like. That's the good stuff. Look at a lot of the tour players, and they have that kind of drop in their swing. Here's Faldo. See how it's on the red line on the backswing, on the orange line at that point on the downswing. On the red line on the backswing, on the orange line on the downswing. Kenny Perry, it's on the orange line on the backswing, on the red line on the downswing. Show you some more here. Nick Price. On the yellow line on the backswing, on the orange line on the downswing. Backswing, downswing. Show another one of Kenny Perry here. Red line on the backswing when his hands are about chest height. orange line on the downswing when he's at about chest height. Sergio Garcia. Jim Furyk. Freddie Couples. See his hands on the backswing right there, right around his neck. But then when his hands are at that same height on the downswing, his hands are back there toward his shoulder. Florence Descamp. Again, the backswing on the yellow. Right there. And on the downswing on the orange. So that's much more what you were doing there, Tim, as you got used to it last night. Very nice there, buddy. Good work. I'll see you soon.
This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlinks. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is the 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment, and we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com, so when you hit your full shot, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn the certain fields in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or, if we get pretty satisfied that things are looking better on the video here, and we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is for the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.